Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News, which is always myself, Vibing. Got my brother with me, Mr. Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. As you guys know, we like to take a couple minutes out of our day, jump through some of the headlines that we find in the crypto news, bring them to you guys, and see what you guys think about them. As you guys also know, I'm one of the admins over here at BigONE. Scott is also an admin over here at BigONE. He also handles the social media content. But as we do every day, we like to get a little bit of the market sentiment from my brother before we jump into the news. And without further ado, we'll do that now. Crypto Beast, take over.
Hey, I don't know. I'm still feeling kind of like off to the sidelines, not really watching too closely. I'm waiting for something bigger to kind of happen, and then I'll make my judgment at that time. But right now, I would say I'm very neutral. Either way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the market sentiment is still kind of like that neutral feeling. Not as I mean, to me, I think it still has a little bit lower to go. It's some people like, that's waiting to buy. It's people like, some people out there just waiting, just holding on and just waiting for the lows to get lower or to get to the lowest. But I think right now isn't a time to be trying to find the bottom. Just continue to watch the trend. And anytime you feel like there's a comfortable area to jump in, go ahead and jump in, so that might be a good strategy to have right now. But yeah, I think the market sentiment overall, you could definitely say is pretty neutral. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into some of the crypto headlines today. I know my first article is going to be coming from Cointelegraph, and the headline is Puma registers ENS. So I'll go ahead and share the screen, and then, Scott, turn me on.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry about that. We always forget this part of it.
It's all good. All right, so go ahead and get this. Boom. So here we go. Puma registers ENS domain, changes name to Puma.ETH on Twitter. So Puma is the latest in a growing list of major brands to purchase a decentralized URL and reveal their NFT by changing their Twitter handle to Puma.ETH. The German sportswear brand registered the domain with the ENS. So that's the Ethereum name service. Other major companies with .ETH domains include Budweiser, the subsidiary of Anheuser-Busch, and Bev, which bought Beer.ETH through ENS on OpenSea for 30 ETH last year. When the fast food chain White Castle registered White Castle official.ETH, ENS former director of operations even tweeted about this in excitement. So all the .ETH names are NFTs that can easily be plugged into the ever-expanding NFT ecosystem. And as ENS Medium post reads, some of the benefits of the EMS name include being able to receive any cryptocurrency token or blockchain-based asset, in addition to being able to be a point of decentralized website and to store profile information like an avatar, email address, or Twitter handle. So I like this little thing that they have here, cats out the bag. As you know, the Puma is like a little cat. So some great news for the for the Puma community and them, stepping up and adopting that ENS name, and it just shows what's going to happen in the future as you keep seeing these major brands starting to put their names into the metaverse or into the NFTs and starting to change their domain names as well, like White Castle did. So great news for Puma.
Yeah, definitely. And my first article is a good positive article as well. So forget the Big Mac, grab a Doge burger and pay with crypto instead. Dubai-based Doge Burger wants to bring about crypto adoption by facilitating real-world use cases for crypto. A Dogecoin-inspired virtual restaurant named Doge Burger launched in Dubai last week. Locals can order real food from the cloud kitchen for doorstep delivery and pay using crypto. A delectable choice of all American classics are on the menu, including Doge Burger, chicken, and Doge Burger beef, and for the connoisseur, the mushroom and Swiss burger. It is sure to hit the spot. What's even better, despite the naming of the restaurant, none of the meat patties contain any real Doge. Instead, the founders named it as a homage to Dogecoin, which netted them huge returns. Silly. No real Doge in the burger. Come on.
Man, that just got me right there. That little part right there got me. I laughed. Like, excuse
The
me.
dad joke.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was in that. So I think that's really cool though. Because if the way I look at it is, if these major brands don't let these name brand or these crypto brands in, and some of these meme coin brands in, why not just start your own restaurant or fund a restaurant, even through DeFi, and offer your product there, and you could probably sell it all around the world. And even though they say there's no Doge in the burger, you could probably even make the patty shaped like a Doge. Yeah. Could be the next thing. So I think that's a pretty good article. I'm going to jump into my next article here. Let me get my screen going here for you guys, and then I'll go ahead and share this with you. All right, second article is coming from coinspeaker.com, as you guys can see here. The headline reads, Shiba Inu sees considerable surge in holder account. So Shiba Inu, Ethereum-based altcoin or meme coin, rose in popularity in 2021 after it announced to be a Dogecoin killer. Its price surged considerably, and according to reports, it was one of the most viewed coins with 188 million views in 2021. This was more than 43 million views. More than 43 million views than Bitcoin. Through the meme coin, although the meme coin is just 16 months old, it has risen to become the 14th largest crypto by market cap, as ranked by CMC. According to WhaleStats, a firm that aggregates data on the top list of investors of various crypto platforms, Shiba Inu has recorded an increased holder number in the last few days. Its holder counts has surged to 1.185 million. On February 18th, Shiba Inu had a total wallet of 1.18. The report disclosed that the largest 1,000 ETH wallets hold a lot of SHIB tokens. So it's worth about $2.2 billion. So it's good to see that as SHIB continues to push, Scott, they're still gaining more wallets. They're getting more people to kind of, jump onto this whole, the whole SHIB train. And to me, man, I think it's going to grow. I mean, just the other day at the Ethereum Denver event, everybody was talking about Vitalik's pajamas that he was wearing. But as you zoomed in, you seen that they were SHIB pajamas. And with Shibarium coming out and some of the things that's introduced on that blockchain, I can't help but to think that Vitalik has his hand in it a little bit, man. It's been all kinds of little rumors and things that I like to talk about sometimes. I know personally with Scott, but I think that, this isn't a mistake to see these holders go up. I think that at these conferences, you start to see maybe some other developers actually talking highly of SHIB and not downplaying SHIB like some meme coin, like, hey, oh, it's just SHIB. Like Vitalik wouldn't. He's not wearing those pants out of mistake. Like he knows if he puts those pants on and he's at a conference called Ethereum Denver, he knows what he's doing. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah,
he's smart, and he's a smart man. Like knows exactly what he's doing. I guarantee that much.
He didn't pick them up blindly.
I'll just go to my article here. On the daily hold, California lawmakers introduced bill to state to accept crypto payments. A California lawmaker is introducing a state Senate bill seeking to allow Golden State citizens to pay for government services using crypto assets. The bill would authorize a state agency to accept cryptocurrency as a method of payment for the provision of government services. The bill has yet to pass into law. The proposed bill is part of a nationwide effort to adopt crypto assets at the state and city levels. Within California itself, a Democratic state senator is working alongside a Bitcoin BTC expert to push a bill to make BTC legal tender. So just another step in adoption, and truly hope that continues on its path. So
Yeah, I think more and more we'll keep seeing, the more states adopt Bitcoin and use it as a currency. And like you're going to see that adoption phase, and it's going to continue going. But without taking up too much of you guys' time today, we'll jump into the third article. Let me get going here. Nope. Thought I hit start broadcast, but here it comes. All right, so for the last article here, it's actually going to be coming from Cointelegraph as well.
Oh yeah.
And it's coming. And the headline reads, tourism in El Salvador up 30% since Bitcoin adoption, minister says. So El Salvador's adoption of Bitcoin as a legal tender in September 2021 has triggered a notable surge, not only in the gross domestic with a GDP, but also in the local tourism development. According to Salvadorian tourism minister Marina Valdez, the tourism industry in El Salvador has surged by more than 30% since the adoption of Bitcoin law in September of 2021. We did a poll to check the activity. According to the before and after Bitcoin, the tourism sector has increased in November and December. Then this increased by more than 30%. Valdez said in an interview with the local news agency, El Salvador News English, on Monday. And also you see here, somebody was tweeting El Salvador's tourism had grown by more than 30% since the Bitcoin law. So we know that El Salvador is, taking some major steps to try to introduce Bitcoin City as well. The company's already accepted it as a legal tender throughout the entire country. So to hear that, people are starting to go there, or I think, you have some Bitcoin maxis that's been sitting around for a long time looking for some new places to go. And maybe they thought it was a good idea to go out there and maybe purchase a home and a car. So it's good to see people spending their Bitcoin and finding somewhere to do it at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. And then I'll show you my third article. Oh, I haven't switched articles yet, but we'll just go to it. Okay, so decentralized battle game Illuvium still highly anticipated despite attack. And I was telling Vivan earlier, I laugh at this because I find it so funny that they say at the thing that despite an attack, and then you read into this. Illuvium's official Discord channel got phished when attackers directed users to a website claiming to be Illuvium's NFT platform, causing approximately 150,000 in losses. 1 week later, the Illuvium team discovered a vulnerability in the Illuvium staking contract, which had allowed attackers to mint an unlimited amount of SILVO. After these attacks, Illuvium's trading volume dropped significantly, taking it from the number 7 in the volume ranking to 32. Illuvium is a decentralized NFT collection and RPG combat game built on Ethereum. So I was under the impression it was an email phishing scam, but it is not. So that's a little bit different when they do get a hack like that. But I mean, everyone has a vulnerability, and it's about how you bounce back and what you do to correct what was wrong, right? There's nothing that's perfect in this world right now, especially with the amount of hackers that are around in the cryptocurrency world currently right now. So
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're in a trustless system. We're using smart contracts, and people are figuring out how to take the trust out of the trustless system by hacking these contracts. So yeah, everybody has it. Some of my favorite gaming protocols went through it. PYR went through it as well with Vulcan Forged, and like it just happens. And it's just one of those things you can't control. But without further ado, we'll go over to the last section today. Look at TradingView, kind of get a look at the total market cap, as well as some of the dominance factors that we like to look at before we get out of here. All right, so as you guys see here, the total crypto market cap is sitting at 1.69. It was a little bit higher up when we kind of started. As you guys can see, we're 24% down year to date. And over the last year, we're still up 16%. Over the last 5 years, you can still see it's been an amazing growth. So I'm not really amazed to see. Like when you look at these kind of numbers, you can see why we're having a pullback, right? Like so. But as you can see here, the Bitcoin dominance is still, here we are at 42%. Ethereum dominance is at 18.5. So I don't think, as you can see here, Bitcoin's dominance has been falling over the last year. But to me, like I said, Scott, anytime we still have this area of 42, 43, and you don't have this back in the 19 to 20 area, there's still no new volume coming in, and old money's just kind of sitting and waiting for the new money, in a sense. So not much to see on the charts today, in my opinion. I think, like Scott was saying, it's still kind of that neutral feeling. I still think we probably see a little bit more downtrend before we see more uptrend, and that wouldn't surprise me. I think anytime that you have so much speculation in the news with what's going on globally with markets as well as war, it's just going to be one of those things that's hard to predict, and people want to probably just hang on to something that's stable, like their own money, and it's easy to see because we see all the markets going crazy. I know here in the States, water is getting expensive, gas is expensive, groceries are going up. So, the markets are going to play and do what they do. But hopefully, when we do have that recovery, everybody's ready to go.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I'd agree with that. I'm just hoping to see, like you said, that Ethereum. The one thing I seen on the chart is like 0.009 from a gain. So here's hoping we start seeing that Ethereum have a bit of a swing, or some kind of information maybe gets released that creates that ability for Ethereum to go up. And then we might see what we need to see growth. I've been hearing talk of people discussing the separation from fiat in the next little while. And that's something that's real case that might happen soon, because we've seen a real correlation between the stock market and cryptocurrency. So to be able to see that separation is going to be hugely important in the near future. So keep an eye out on that, because I think that would truly start changing this crypto market if we did see the crypto market separating away from the falling of the stock market.
So, yeah. And anyway, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us today. As always, catch the episode with us on the Daily Crypto News. We'll be back here tomorrow. Guys, make sure you go over to Big.one. Check out some of the things that's going on the website. A lot of announcements been going on. A lot of new protocols and communities stepping in and signing up a lot of members and trying to make their voices heard. So we're trying to hear you guys. Keep being loud. Keep letting us keep knocking at the door, and hopefully you guys will be let in. So that's all I got. Scott, you got anything before we head out?
No, I'm good right now. Keep watching our Twitter spaces. Keep on watching our news articles. Make sure to like, comment. Yeah, we're going to continue to grow, and I hope you can come grow beside us. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Till tomorrow.
Peace. See you guys later.